Welcome back. NBC5's medical expert, Dr. Robin Miller, joining us now for this week's Focus on Health.
Thanks so much for being here, Dr. Miller.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get to our first question, and this one may sound familiar to some people. A viewer says his wife is constantly afraid she hasn't locked the door when she leaves for the day. What's going on?
Well, when people feel the need to keep checking things, such as checking to make sure the door is locked, it's usually out of a fear of losing control. A recent study was done on college students where they either convinced them they had total control over a computer game or no control. Those who were convinced they had no control meticulously checked the steps of the game over and over. The other group didn't. None of the students had OCD or obsessive compulsive disorder.
Interesting. Sounds like me in the garage. All right, does this study also give an explanation for OCD and panic disorder and a possible pathway to treatment?
It kind of does, because if people feel like they're losing control, if you can help them have some semblance of control, like through cognitive behavioral therapy, it might really help.
Okay. All right, our next question, is there a specific part of the brain that may pinpoint where depression resides?
Possibly. Researchers at the University of Warwick have found in depressed patients the reward and pleasure areas of the brain had decreased connectivity to the rest of the brain, and the areas involved with punishment and disappointment showed increased activity.
What about memory?
Memory was really good for sad events. So if they're depressed, they'll really remember the things that made them depressed,
Okay.
unfortunately.
And finally tonight, what causes hair to go white?
I was really interested in this one. Deficiency of vitamin D, copper, and B12 can all cause the hair to turn white. It will reverse when the deficiencies are corrected. Genetics can cause early graying for some, and autoimmune diseases and smoking can accelerate the graying process. And stress can really do it.
That sounds familiar. All right, is there a way to slow the graying process? Just asking for somebody who may be interested in what I meant.
Yes! You can eat healthy, quit smoking if you smoke, which you don't, and de-stress.
Well, I also
But
eat
again,
healthy,
that
by the
question
way.
was for
so you throw that out. Yeah, I didn't ask the question. But I may be interested in the answer. Interesting. Okay, so there are some things we can do to help
Yes,
that.
for sure.
Interesting. All right, well, there's hope. All right, do you have a question you'd like to ask Dr. Miller? You can reach her through our KOBI TV NBC5 Facebook page. Just send us a message, and you may see your question answered right here next week.
Dr. Miller, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.